right on the clock, and we're off. Starting off here is Viper Sports Club in the all-white as they take on the blue and black that Saltillo Bright Stars are clad in. As Brighton Okani is also a favorable option in this area. Watambala goes straight for it. Goalkeeper palms it. It still struck the upright there. Just had enough energy on it to keep it at bay. Picked up well here by Cleophas. Nice layoff there coming in from the Sekatuka. And now Norden Bunjo tries to take the shot. But that was a little too tame to beat the goalkeeper Jack Komakech.
Well, that was really feeble from Norden Bunjo. You thought that he could have easily done better than that. He still had time to run into that gap and try and see that he pushes Vipers into trying maybe to get the ball, and in the end they would have ended up fouling him.
Stand to be corrected, but that probably is Saltillo Bright Stars' first attempt at goal.
Shot on target.
Yeah.
I don't think you're far from it.
Picked up here by Bright Ankani. Center of the park. Turns one way, then the other. Fields the ball out onto the right here for Livingston Molondo. Now ventures forward, assessing options, and now picks out across to the final third. Kambale nearly meeting that one, but little nudge there. Clearly unappreciative of what has been on display for the first 43 minutes, but that could swiftly change here as the electric man Abdulumala races out on that right flank here, gliding his way through, puts in the cross, but as has been, and the referee will relieve everybody involved from a 45 minutes that you could hardly write home about. It's been drab, it's been dreary at the touchline as Mohamed Salem Ekabad gets dressed up and ready to get into the game. Second half gets underway. Saltillo Bright Stars.
If you look at, say, quality like that one in your picture, Abdulumala, you'd expect a lot from him, but in this game I don't think there's much that he has done except for maybe a few actions.
And the shot comes in. They were not allowed to the possibility. It had to take something out of sheer nothing. Abdul Karim Watambala rocks the net. And finally, reprieve here for the Viper fans. A dull moment for the team known as Saltillo Bright Stars. Lapse in concentration, was a quick throw in, brush up by Kambale, and then the hit where Watambala was waiting took a bit of a bounce. This end in that, well, absolutely leaving me for lack of words here. Saltillo Bright Stars 0, Vipers take the lead.
Yeah, that was an own goal. If you can see that the goalkeeper had gone in the right direction for the ball as Watambala took the shot, but then Chambade there, Andy, as he tried to intercept, he just diverted the ball past his goalkeeper. That must really hurt for Chambade, but also the Bright Stars fraternity, because you don't feel that they deserve that kind of sucker punch of sorts. I don't think that Vipers in any way have played much better than them, but somehow Saltillo Bright Stars have been the unfortunate ones.
Well, for the moment, Bright Stars now find themselves on the back foot, but will that goal act as a catalyst to get the Venoms now firing on all cylinders? Possession here, Abdulumala twisting one way then the other under heavy marksmanship, and now getting it on here to Sentamu, and Brighton Ukani straight to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the goal surely has rejuvenated this Viper side, which I think that they've got the quality to do as much.
Matovu will now attempt to make the cross, picked up well by Kambale, fails to concentrate to bring the ball under his spell, but they have another chance here as he tries to tip the ball up onto the side for Lumala. Lumala with a crossing! Brighton Ukani nails goal number 2. That was a masterclass in build-up. They were patient, they recycled, they moved the ball with extreme precision, and in the end, it was inevitable. The ball had to hit the back of the net. Kambale putting up that move. A bit of a 1-2. Brighton Ukani advancing. And when Abdulumala was presented with an opportunity, he delivered that on a platter. Vipers 2, Saltillo Bright Stars 0.
What a good build-up. I think that was one of the best phases of play. But I still think that that's the kind of goal that you should not be conceding if you're Derek Were, because that's the ball that comes at the right height.
Oh, misfooted there. Yeah, looks like you'll have to wait a bit to Well, break that streak, unwanted streak of not scoring away from home.
Yeah, the thing is that he's looked quite lively in the second half now, but so has Abdul Mala. I think he's really played well in his involvement in the 2 goals so far. You look at how he interchanged passes with Eric Kambale and Brighton Ukani before the second goal, and even the first one.
Well, a yellow card here for Innocent Chitimbo, having fouled Abdul Karim Watambala. It was a fling of fingers to the face. The referee had noted it and brandishes the yellow card in there. So yellow card for shot number 6 of Saltino Bright Stars. And after 6 comes 7. It will be a substitution to introduce Mohamed Salem Ekabad. Will take the place of Eric Kenzo Kambale.
Yeah, I think it's a good substitution to make after the kind of contribution he's had, at least in the second half, and considering that he's not yet fully fit, I don't think that you can keep him on any longer. I think good decision by the coach there, Leonardo Neiva, to give the player himself, Eric Kambale, some playing time as he gains his fitness, but also to realize that after the 56 minutes he has given the team, maybe that is as much as he can give, and he will prepare him for the next match day.
One coming up, laid through to Sentamu. Well, a chance now for Mohamed Salem to attempt to put up his side of the story, probably force his way into the coach's first team plans, or starting 11 plans. Playing it back here to Wede. Keys Townsend eventually forced to clear the ball forward, but Bright Stars are still under a lot of pressure here as Vipers are unfazed. Now continuing to break the lines. Here comes Fiat Cleophas. Tries to pass the ball through, but there's no way past Mboa. He's been relentless. And a through pass now, finding Mohamed Ekabad. Gets onto the ball, twisting, turning. Does he have the support he needs? Yes, he does. Getting it on. Richard Matovu goes for the shot and straight to the goalkeeper.
No bad play coming in from Vipers. You can see the intensity with which they are playing. Those quick breaks, the counter-attacks, that each time they've got the ball, they try to run at the Bright Stars defense with a lot of quickness. That's not something that they did much in the first half, but you can see the improvements that they have showcased in the second half. Suddenly it's not a smooth face like it was in the first half to me.
Absolutely. Definitely a bit of a turn in this one, and the current of a live wire slowly gaining in. Could easily have the floodgates opening up here against Bright Stars. Abdul Mala into the box area, slips it forward, and the offside trap had already come. The flag catching Ashraf Mandela having strayed past his predetermined area.
Well, I think that you can see how well Abdul Mala has played in the second half, and I don't think that we've seen him play this well, but you can see that he's a player that is enjoying himself. He's trying to create chances. He's giving trouble to defenders, and that is exactly the reason why he was bought in the first place, to be the kind of player opens up defense and creates chances.
Well, a double substitution here as John Kokas Alu and Yasin Mugume for Abdul Mala. Another interesting performance that he has put up, one that gets the fans chanting and cheering his name in appreciation of all that he has put out today. A consummate performance by the electric man. He has played his beat, his solid hour of action. Now it's Martin Kiza's turn to put in a shift. Brighton Ukani is the other one that will step off the pitch for the moment and hand the mantle to Abu Bakr Kalawa for Sports Club. Substitution, and it looks like that's the end of the game for the master tactician, shot number 18, Sharif Nsereko, to come in to the fray and will take the place of the tireless worker in Shafiq Kakande, who has had quite the game, despite the fact that it hasn't really yielded much fruit.
Well, I think that Shafiq Kakande had a very good first half. By and large, I think he was Bright Stars' best player in the first half. He was trying to take balls at the opponent.
An attempt here, and Mohamed Ekabad with an opportunity to pop that into the back of the net. It just wouldn't settle well enough for him. Looks like the front men of Vipers continue to struggle with one-on-one opportunities. Sentamu with a pitch of a cross. He should have done better there.
Absolutely.
Really done better.
Absolutely. That was a gilt-edged opportunity. That one that I'm sure that he will rule as Ekbad. when he goes back into his bed, he will be thinking about what an opportunity this had been for him to make it 2 goals in 5 games of the season.
And a poor cross there coming in from Matovu.
Yeah, Matovu also has got to improve his crosses right from his days at I remember Chetume, and then also seeing him play for Arua Hill. I just feel that his crosses oftentimes are wayward. He's got the energy and the power to maraud down the line, but that cross has got to get better. Otherwise, if you keep crossing aimlessly and the balls are falling behind the goal area, then you're just not good enough as a wing back.
Well, he has put in a good shift today, and Abdul Karim Watambala will now be withdrawn for the 12 minutes. And a fan favorite returns to the pitch. He goes by the nickname Pong Po. David Bagole, shot 15. It's all slow, and the pocket is picked. Should have made a move faster. Now goes in with a reckless challenge. The referee plays the advantage here. Sim Mugume staying on his feet. Picks out a cross on the opposite wing. What can they come up with here? Nice, delicate control. Looking to take the shot, and the goalkeeper, Giacomo Ketch, is up to scratch. Ketch stayed alert. That's what you need from your goalkeeper. On any other day, that would have been flying to the back of the net, but not on Giacomo Ketch's watch.
Has also contributed significantly.
Well, interestingly, the goal of UPDF scored by a defender, Bright Joseph Vuni, equalizing on that end. 1-1, I couldn't say, but for the moment, here comes Soltilo Bright Stars, attempting to cross the ball in, touched away there by Giacomo Ketch. Solid palms to keep the ball out over the danger zone.
Hasn't he been solid?
It's been absolutely relentless.
He hasn't been called on so many times, but the few times that he's been called on, he's been outstanding. And you see, that's what makes one turn out to be a good goalkeeper. One that he may not be exposed so much, but the few times that he's exposed, he would pull a save that is possibly on the other hand could have easily turned out into a goal. And I think Giacomo Ketch has put off some really interesting saves in the last 10-15 minutes of this game.
Well, setting it up here once again for Martin Kiza as he attempts to drift in from the wing, drawing in numbers, seeking support from Bagole. Gets the 1-2. Siraje Sentamu, 89th minute of the game. Vipers leading by 2-0. Through pass from Matovu, finding Shamamba Rodriguez. Shamamba beating his man for pace. Shamamba lays it in. Nobody there to follow up. Ichabod, unfortunate not to be able to get a touch on that. Click back, opportunity for Samson Nyonjo, but a no-nonsense clearance there from C4 Livingston Molondo to Abube Kalawal. And it has all come to a stall. The curtain drops on this match, and for Vipers, 45 minutes have allowed them to redeem themselves.